Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. Now it's time for your weekend tech tip, brought to you by Chevy Silverado.
Here it is. If you're old, like me, not like Bill, but if you're old like if you're getting older, right? We were just talking about this off air about walking sticks, right? You mentioned that you have 2 or 3 sets of these, so if you're with somebody else, you can say, hey, here, take one of these things and just get yourself
see
a
how
little
fast that was?
Yeah, get yourself a little stability.
Right.
Brad Staples does the exact same thing with all of his clients. Tell me why you're so confident, or not so confident, but really appreciate having a stick with you on your hip.
It's a tripod effect. It's easier to walk through on three legs and a tripod, or balancing on 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say you're crossing a river and you're still a very competent wader. Okay.
At least you think
you're 32 years old, and well, look at me, right?
Yeah.
Got my weight. I got my right shoes, and I'm heading across the river, and I get from here, to the monitor right here, and all of a sudden it's deeper than I thought, and the river's really cooking, okay? And now I'm already in waist-deep water thinking I can just power right across. I'm all of a sudden gonna be in almost chest-deep water. Now you're buoyant.
Right.
And it's flowing hard, and you can't turn around. What do?
Bye.
You're gonna swim, or you can just pull this off your hip,
I really like it.
over you go, and you don't fall down. Let's say you're walking down a steep bank. You're not even in the water.
Right, true, that's another good point.
You're heading down, this gravel's moving and everything, you're working your way down, and you're going, all of a sudden, a rock rolls, and you're cross-legged. Down you go, instead of having that to help you down, or up.
Right.
Okay, the wading staff, you gotta have this. I mean, even if you're walking in water knee-deep, the rolling rock, it's so easy to just, you get excited, you're fishing, you're moving along, and you make a wrong step, you slip on, whoop, like all of a sudden you're spread eagled out there.
You don't want that.
You don't want that, you're going in. And I don't care if it's this deep. Falling in a 40-degree river this time of year is not only dangerous, you're falling in shallow water, you're landing on rocks too, and now you're soaking wet, and so you're a long way from the car, you're hypothermic. Yeah. Danger. That thing right there, man, I would say that is important as having the right tackle. I will not go without it.
So, I'm buying one now. Oh, yeah. I mean, really. Last year, I really did kind of struggle a little bit. And you just notice it as you get older, right? You're not as cat-like, I like to say. It just happens. Would you call this the perfect gift for a river fisherman?
I certainly wouldn't. What a segue. Let me tell you, that would be a beautiful thing to have right there. This would be, quite honestly, now that I'm really thinking about it, I am getting older. Right? None of us want to admit it, right? No,
but you are.
Park the ego, dude. Get one.
That's a T-shirt, everyone. Write that down. Alex, if you're out there, park the ego, catch a fish, stay dry. Yeah. This is a great idea for a gift idea. Let's talk about a couple of other gift ideas that we've had over time, as well as we've talked about a little bit this morning. STS, you mentioned STS. Mr. Frank Amato was at the gala yesterday and gave a quick speech too, by the way. It was great to see a true legend like Frank at the gala yesterday. Yeah, really, and salmon trout steelhead is still out there. Yeah, it's online. I get it on my phone.
And that's even easier, right? You don't have to live in the water and get wet outside.
Absolutely.
In the mailbox, right?
Yeah, that's how I read it.
But that's get a 2-year subscription to STS. Right? Yeah,
that's a great one.
I mean, it's still as good information as it's ever been, and you can read it on the toilet now.
Absolutely. For me, that's okay. I'll admit that. Right. But in the airplane. Like when I can't remember where I flew to last or whatever it was, but it was when I went to Idaho last year on the real fly fishing over in Idaho. That's what I read the whole time. I was on my phone, was reading STS magazine. Isn't that great? I had all the photos that I needed on those big phones that we've got now. It worked out great. Right. Yeah, that's a great tip. Another one. You mentioned gift cards. Oh my, what would you might say is the perfect gift card for like a dollar amount or location? Give
somebody a $100 gift card to like Fisherman's or something like that.
Okay, there you go.
And go down there and take care of, and you can one-stop shop. Yeah. $100. I mean, you can walk out with a little tiny bag, as we all know, for $100, but still $100 is, tackle's expensive, man. Yeah. And anything helps. So yeah, $100 or $500, who cares? If you want to, let it
whatever
rip.
You want. Yeah.
But a $100 one as just a casual gift is a really thoughtful thing to do for an angler.
Yeah, and I would say it's probably the perfect gift because it gives you the chance to get what you need at that time.
Precisely.
Whatever season it might be or whatever fish that you're targeting. Or for that matter, if you're just a bank guy like myself and like Bill, even in a drift boat, for crying out loud, we get out and chase fish, we get out and fish. I mean,
that thing never leaves my side even when I'm in the drift boat.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Then, another one?
Yeah.
I love this one. This is the one that I try to recommend for folks when they're trying to learn something. Right.
It's when the learning curve sharpens the learning curve.
So it's more than just a gift. It's actually knowledge and gives you a foot forward and being more successful when you get going. What is it?
It's go with a guide.
There you
go. Get
go.
yourself a guide. My God, let's say I want to go learn how to catch spring Chinook in the Columbia. I want to know how to catch sockeye in the upper river, and you know I want to know how to dead drift eggs.
Right.
You know, for king salmon. Guess who's going to show you exactly how to do it in a matter of hours, rather than you doing all the research and all the failures and all the wasted gas. Hire a guide and have them show you how to do it.
And they all have some sort of gift card that you can purchase and give to whoever it is that you want.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's a great idea. So you've got SCS Magazine, you've got gift cards to fishermen's, you've got gift cards for guides. Walking sticks, I think, is one of the ones that I would have really not thought of. But if you really care about someone, right? This is a great idea.
That's why I brought that along. I wanted to share that with everybody out there.
That's a great
one.
It's
something that, park the ego, guys. I'm sorry. You know, there was many years when I would maybe find a stick or something I had to.
We've all done that.
I'm like, oh, I can wait. And you know what? Wipe out a few times. And you're like, you know what? I'm getting one of those.
Yep, I get it. All right, we're down to one last minute with Mr. Bill Herzog, going into Christmas time, going into winter, steelhead. Any last bit of advice that you might be able to give folks when you're talking about spoons or learning how to throw spoons and spinners effectively?
Okay. How many people do you see on our rivers now, especially up my way up north? We got just a few rivers that are open. We get crushed, okay?
Right, sure.
And those fish are going to see what? Everybody uses what now?
They're going to be throwing beads. They're going to be throwing jigs.
Okay. Then let's say the fish have seen a bunch of those, okay? What they've been stung on, or they've just seen all of a sudden something completely different comes through. The fish that are used to, like those little birds alongside the road, they have the cars going by, the cars are no problem anymore. Something totally different spooks them, right? Well, it's same deal with metal. All of a sudden you get this thing wobbling and flashing, and oh my God, bang, you know? And especially if they've been stung by a bead or a jig. You know, and these fish are sitting there. They're not going to come back to that, but they'll certainly, still aggressive, they'll come take something different. You're going with something different, different speed, different kind of water. Throw them something different. If no other reason, carry a couple just to go behind when rivers get really busy. Throw them in.
Great advice, as always. And there's a reason why you are so well loved. Yesterday, the amount of folks that were there that were in attendance when you were giving your speech to everyone, it's just really cool to have you here in my studio, bud.
Well, you know, it's cool to be here. I dig it here.
Yeah, well.
Because I get to take stuff when I leave, too. I put up the walls.
No, he don't. only if he leaves me some of his spoons.
I usually do. I leave you all kinds of stuff.
Jigs, trout jigs. Look for trout jigs coming in the future. I don't want to give up too much.
Okay, just
something.
A hint.
A hint.
One of our sponsors here is going to be manufacturing my trout jigs. I'm super excited. You'll find out during the show season.
I gotta go, but we'll be back in just a minute to wrap things up and give you an idea what we got going on for this upcoming weekend. Another busy one.